Peace, 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 peace and power, peace and power. What's good? What's going on? If you don't know, you will know. Kareem Bliz Johnson here, giving you my latest CD mixtape. What are we calling it these days? Album review. And as you can see, I'm outside in my whip. Because when you're reviewing music, you have to be in different spaces. So I rode around with this particular gift in my car. I played it in the house. I was in the bedroom with it. I was in my kitchen with it. I've been listening to it for about 2 weeks, on and off. And overall, it was a good listening experience for me. And after this review, I hope many of you will go and give it a listen. Now, this is a youngin', so if you are stuck in my era, you won't appreciate it. You have to give the youngins a shot. And that means you gotta really sit back and listen and not critique without taking and absorbing the whole product. So this particular tape is from a young MC named Infamous Knowledge. And hey, the name alone caught me. I wanted to give it a listen to see if his knowledge was really infamous. And for the most part it is. Now you know, I'm one who believes that MC, the title MC, the definition, when you look it up anywhere, should have the Blast Master KRS right there. That for me is the epitome of an MC. And a lot of these youngins miss the mark when it comes to expressing themselves. This isn't the case with Infamous Knowledge. And from the very first song, right? Because this is called Infamous Knowledge Ascendance, the tape. From the very first song, he let me know exactly where he stood and where he's from. He's coming out of BMore. And we haven't had any true star in hip-hop, in the rap world, coming from BMore. You dig? Man, the last time I heard somebody from BMore that was really rocking was hey now, whoa now, right? So I was glad to sit back and give this a listen. Now, Infamous Knowledge, from me first hearing his voice, it took me back. It took me back to an age in the 90s where we really heard clarity and somebody who wasn't trying to hide what they say in the track. He wants you to hear him because he wants you to critique him and he wants you to separate him from the rest. That's known off the rip. So the first song I'm listening, and what did he say? Man, I'm from BMore. So I said, okay, yeah, I want to hear the youngin'. And going through the first, man, it's a 21 song tape. 21 songs now. And you're going to have to listen to all of it. So within the first 4 or 5 songs I'm listening, and he has me. And I want to hear it. So I'm listening. There was a few standouts, though. A few standouts. Right? One of the first standouts is Let Me Calm Down. A freestyle over a Nicki Minaj and J. Cole joint. And the bars is positive. But from the rip, he has in each bar a little bit of knowledge, because that's his name. And knowledge is to know. So while you're knowing who he is as an MC, you're also getting a bit of his philosophy, his struggle, and ultimately his gift with his pen. So you hear that all in between every song. Is not strictly street, though he does go there. He does go there. But Let Me Calm Down is a freestyle with a lot of positive bars in it. That's something that you will enjoy. The next standout for me was Rare Feelings. And Rare Feelings for me was a banger because it had a very today, current, present era cadence, sort of like the drill scene, but it's a love song. And when I tell you, we not talking no I need love shit. Nah, we not talking that. We talking more of a MC Shan, Left Me Lonely, right? Mixed in with a little bit of DMX's, you know what I'm saying, how's it going down or what's it going to be? That type joint where he's giving her his all in these bars. And I guess in a way that whole DMV area is going to understand. Now we know BMore separates themselves from the DMV. It's a whole entirely different world and aesthetic. But in that song, Rare Feelings, I'm sure all them little young girls gonna feel that. That's a standout for me within the whole tape. After that, I loved Composure. He sounded like a young Pac. Sort of a strictly for my niggas Pac. I really dug that. I liked that a lot. After that, he starts getting into the meat of the 21 song selection, and he starts having guest appearances. It was a freestyle that went real hard with YTS, Hothead, Infamous, and New Knock. I like that. I definitely like that. Most of the tracks, again, I don't know who produced them. I don't know where he got them from. They do need to be cleaned up. So I know how these youngins get. I know they rip tracks off of the internet and use them just so they could show you how nice they are in their rhymes and in their delivery. But if this CD was mastered and really had a good producer behind it, I'm sure that he would be in any one of those freshman classes, whether it's the Source or XXL or any of them, because he does have a little core mega in him. You dig what I'm saying? A core mega mixed with bars and hooks. Man, mixed with a lot of individuals that wasn't just spitting to be spitting. He's definitely not on no braggadocio type rhymes. He's coming with sense. He's coming with his struggle. And his partners is coming along right along with him. Okay? After that, we get to the only video. If you watch it on YouTube, if you listen on YouTube, this is the only video. This is the only visual that you're going to get called We Go Up. So now you see him. You see his performance in the street. And it puts you in a space where, yo, listen, this is where I'm at. It's not overproduced. It's right in the town. You understand? And you get to see him perform. So now you're looking at him. And you get to match the song, the MC, with who he is physically. And the energy is there. So after we see the video, man, listen, it's a bonus track. Man, all factual. Yeah, with New Knock again and Infant, they going back to back, back and forth on some Run DMC type, sharing bars, back and forth, decent, real decent. Then it's another bonus track called Strike. Yeah, with MC Approved, and I want to, man, I wish Because I want to see what he looked like. I wish they would have had a visual for that joint. Because this MC, man, when you hear this strike, you hear it and you automatically go back to when somebody is being featured on somebody else's song. And you like, yo, who that right there? Because his flow is very different. It's very unique. And they play off of each other in this freestyle right here, in this bonus track. That's fire. I like that. And then we close with another reflective song called Revamped. And that's the last song on the joint. And again, you hear Infamous giving some heartfelt bars that's not soft, that's not oversensitive. You understand? But it's reflective of him and his journey and how he wants to introduce himself into this commercial rap space. I, for one, know that this young man is going to be successful in this space, especially if BMore gets behind him. I mean, we've been hearing a lot of the poverty, a lot of the gun violence, a lot of the despair that BMore's been having as of late. And if they could get distracted for a minute and just listen to the talent that's coming up out of the town, especially this 21 set jewel right here, I guarantee you, man, they will find that faith within themselves to come up out of the struggles. So, yo, get this joint and listen to, man. Give it a good listen to. Pick out your favorite joints. Push it. Share it on your social medias. You understand? Get behind it. Whatever joint that you like, because I'm sure you're going to like a couple of them on here. Some of them you may be able to push and pump every day if you like. I'm telling you, you can't go wrong. Because the things that we got that's on the radio right now, whether it's broadcast radio or Sirius, a lot of it is trash. So let's get back to listening to what we have around us, local talent, and we push them. We tell these individuals who we want to listen to. So I'm glad I listened to this tape, man. I'm definitely going to push it on my platforms, wherever I'm at on social media. I urge you to listen to it and do the same. And then, cop it. If he get merch, cop it. We got to start supporting our own. So peace and power, Infamous Knowledge, Ascendance, the tape. Everybody go cop that. Peace.